Oh, really? Oh, boy. So the fans were right yet again. It is what it is, folks. So, Michael scores the biggest music biopic opening ever with $97 million debut. The Lionsgate film has already earned $217.4 million globally. Let's see here. Michael's already shattering box office records. Lionsgate Michael Jackson biopic debuted in theaters Friday, April 24th, earning record-breaking $97 million domestic opening and a global launch of $217.4 million, according to Sunday estimates of The Hollywood Reporter reports. Now, actually, you know what? Let me check out Rotten Tomatoes. Michael. See what it says here. There we go. So what do the critics say? 38% by the critics, 97% from the fans, from the audience. So, the Antoine Fuqua directed film delivered the biggest opening ever for a music biopic, surpassing Universal's Straight Outta Compton. Yeah, it was a hit. I remember that when that came out, which opened at $60.1 million in 2015. Fox's Bohemian Rhapsody, I never got a chance to see that, opened at $51 million in 2018, ranking as the second biggest debut for a music biopic. The Queen biopic remains the highest grossing music biopic of all time, with $910 million worldwide, and earned Rami Malek a Best Actor Oscar. For playing Freddie Mercury. So we have to see what Michael's going to do worldwide, because it just opened. So we need to see if that can beat that. Michael also now holds the biggest domestic opening of all time for a biopic, surpassing Oppenheimer, not adjusted for inflation, according to THR. Quote, this record-breaking performance is a testament to the incredible filmmaking team and producer Graham King and director Antoine Fuqua, and as an amazing cast by Jafar Jackson's singular performance, our world-class partners in Universal, the cooperation, the support of Michael's estate, and our tireless, exceptionally talented Lionsgate team. So, yeah, I know this, first of all, Michael's arguably, but to many, he is. It's not even a debate, the greatest of all time. Okay. So you've got that. So the vast majority of his fans are going to go see it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the fact that, you know, the word of mouth is starting to travel. It's like as soon as Jafar started speaking, people started clapping in the theater. They gave it a second, though. You had to hear him. And you can hear people go, oh, like, you hear people like, yeah, oh, like you hear that, and then people were clapping and stuff. So that's going to travel. People are going to be like, yo, like, he sound like just like him. Like, go see it, you know. And then you saw the dancing. And the dancing was tight. He did an excellent job recreating his moves. And there were even certain movements I was like, I think he actually did that tighter than Mike. Wow. You know, I don't know how good of an overall dancer the kid is, but I'm just saying there were certain movements he did. I was like, yo, he had some extra pop to some of his moves than Mike did, you know, in certain shots that they did. I was like, wow, okay. It's funny, someone had commented, just like, yeah, people kind of need to get off that horse where they think Michael's the greatest dancer of all time, greatest performer of all time, but it's not like he knew how to do every single dance move that was ever created type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, he had his own style that he, you know, or was always evolving. And his own style, he's the master of. You know what I'm saying? And his style worked for people. His style just worked. He was a mix of breakdancing and technical dancing with his own made-up movements in it, you know? Above all, it reflects the tremendous outpouring of love and affection from moviegoers around the world, underscoring the strength and vitality of the theatrical box office. Michael grossed $38.5 million domestically on opening day, Friday, and was off to a strong start overseas with international launch in with $114 million. Heading into the weekend, the film has been tracking to open between 65 and 70 million domestically. Nearly 40% of its gross is coming from IMAX and other premium large format screens. This biopic's momentum was evidently early, earning $12.6 million from Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I was at the Wednesday joint. Michael has drawn a strong audience reception with a 96% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Post-track exit scores are in the low 90s. And a definite recommend of 85%. It also earned an A- on Cinema Score. The movie is attracting a broad audience across demographics. You know, when he passed away, when he passed away, I started listening to some of his music again. And my girlfriend at the time got into him because of me, you know. So this type of stuff is going to happen. There's going to be a reemergence and resurgence of people rediscovering him and discovering him for the first time and listening to his music again, which is going to bring people to the theaters. It's interesting. Very interesting. Jafar did an excellent job, and I can't wait for the second part. 10 million subscribers.